All right, guys, what's up? I figured I'd make this quick little tutorial on how to create your own little, I think it's called a call to action on your YouTube channel. There's a couple things you need. You need a screen recorder. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. So just to show you, you can go to Screencast, Cast-O-Matic, right there. I use the free version because, there's no point of paying for this. I'm only going to use it every once in a while. But you'll log in, create an account, and that's what you need there. So let's get started. All right, so first you want to do is you'll want to sign into YouTube, but you're going to sign in under an account that isn't your actual YouTube channel because subscribing to your YouTube channel is a little hard to do, and I think YouTube doesn't allow you to. So what I do is I click sign in, and then I have some email addresses here we use. So I'll probably use my Cullen Griffin account here, and I'll log in. So now what I'll do is I'll go to Griff and Alyssa. I'll go to our channel. I'll click our name here. And then what I'll do is I will unsubscribe because I need to click subscribe to that. So right here, you notice if it's really, really long. So what I want to do to shorten that up is what I like to do is I like to shrink my screen a little bit to about right there because most people are mobile, but I want to make it to where I can still see our picture. So it's about right there, right? So now that this is recording, right? I already got my screen recorder recording. What I'll do is I'll slowly click on the screen to make sure I'm in there, and I'll come over nice and slow, and I'll click subscribe. Now, what I didn't do is turn off the bell. So I'm going to turn off the bell. I'm going to do this one more time. So people will subscribe with the notification bell as well, because that's very important because they get a notification, an email, they can click, and then it'll go straight to their to the video. So I'll come over and I'm like, oh, subscribe. Oh, bell. And then I'll hop over to the side a little bit. So that's that. So after that, I'll press, and once it's paused, I'll actually grab my recording and put it inside of the thing. So what I need to do now is I actually need to export this video here, and then I'll pick back up with the actual recording of this video here. All right, now that I have saved my 8.4K subs video, what I like to do is I go into Final Cut and I will scroll through places to where I want to add this call to action. So I know usually after a cinematic sequence, I kind of get people having like, I try to give them goosebumps. I listen to what the crowd says. So if they say, oh, I got goosebumps at that last cinematic sequence, I'll try to add a call to action right after a cinematic sequence. So I'll put it like right there. And I'll let Alyssa ride a little bit as they come down. I'll take this video and I'll just put it right here. Okay, so this one's a little bit of the tutorial I just gave you earlier, so I got to cut that down a little bit. So I'll scan to where I actually did it. Actually, let me cut that out. You're going to see it work really quickly, real quick, because I only need like the ending part. So it's going to be like right there. All right, so cut out all of that. Bring this back over here. Ooh, sorry if I'm giving you too much information. I imagine we're going to get there really, really soon to the exact answer. But for me, there's a process. All right, so right there, I click subscribe and I turn the notification bell on. And then I let it ride. So then I can cut that off. And then what I do here, because I don't want it to fill the full screen, this is where I kind of zoom in a little bit to see my workflow here, my screen. So I'm coming in.
Look at that.
I will detach the audio because I don't want that.
Ooh, hello. Look at that light.
So right there. bring this in a little more. All right, so edit. This is the cropping tool. You click that arrow, crop. You're going to bring this down, and it's going to show my screen here. So I'll probably cut all the way down to channels because, you know, I want it a little bigger this time. About right there. And then I'm going to drag this one about right there. And boom. Now, sometimes I'll make it about right there, but it just depends. Actually, I'm kind of feeling them because I want them to see the bell, so I'll make sure the bell's still in there. It is. I can actually probably bring this over just a little bit. Cool. I'm digging this. Actually, I will show my tabs. I like showing my tabs a little bit. Give people like a reference point in case they're on another side watching the videos. So now that looks good about right there, and then it would end. So now I check it. I click off, and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good. I use my X and Y axis to bring it down a little bit, Y to bring it down, and I kind of dig it, but I want to make it a little larger. So I'll bring it a little larger, and I'll bring it to the right, about right there, down a little bit. And so this is what it looks like now. So,
that light.
Yeah.
Look at that light though.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paradise Crew. Today is cruise day.
And people relax. So that's that right there, right? Little long, little short. And what you can do now, if you want, you can like shrink it like that. You can scrunch it a little bit if you want with the X and Y axis, but I like leaving it a little bit longer. So I hope, let me see, what else do I want to do? If you guys want to see my workflow here, I'll go into my glitch titles. FCP glitch titles, I'll put one right there. And then bring this to the center so I can see exactly where I need to be. Go back to my text, X and Y axis, bring that over a little bit. And so what I'll do is click new videos every day on, or you want to do, I'm going to put every day for now until we get to every day. Click subscribe. All right, shrink it down a little bit for cruise videos. For click subscribe for cruise videos every day. Is that what my old call to action was? One moment. I'm going to press pause on this video so I can figure out exactly what the call to action was. So for now, because we can't decide on a day, it's going to be click subscribe for new cruise videos. It kind of gives people an idea like, oh man, I'm in it to win it. I want more vids. So I'll change the line spacing here to about right there. And then I'll go to our standard font, which is going to be Lemon Milk. And these are things you probably don't need to know. I'm going to turn off the glitch because I don't want the glitch to come in. I want it to be about right there. And go to my font. I'm going to add a shadow to it. So drop shadow so people can see it. And then go back to the texting. I'm going to bring it to down. So I'm going to increase the size of it. Click subscribe for new cruise videos. That's fun. Scroll down, about right there. Move to the right. Cool. And what we like to do is put a glitch right on it so they can see it when it comes in.
Look at that light.
Yeah.
Look at that light though.
Good morning.
Good morning, Paradise Crew. Today
click subscribe for new cruise videos.
is cruise day.
There you go. So I actually might just take that off that one because
that light.
Yeah.
Look at that light.
Oh, this is what I'll do. I'll end up doing a new compound clip. So combine this as one clip.
Look at that light. Yeah. Look at that light though.
So I can move this over together now. And so now what I want to do is maybe a cross dissolve, fade out maybe.
It's cruise day.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Light. Oh, look at that light.
Yeah. I want that to come in a little harder. I wonder if it'll let me do a smooth zoom, rotate.
Look at that light.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's how you do it. I hope that helps. 7-minute, 10-minute video when I put this together and export it for you. But yeah, click subscribe for new cruise vids, and this is how you make it. This is what we're doing. I'll probably put an arrow here for the final product. But all right, guys, take care. And don't forget, if you dig the vibes, please subscribe. And if you care, please share. All right, Griff out.